What's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session. Today, we're going to be looking at the spot where our opponent check raises the flop and then checks the turn. How should you play? 40 big blind button versus big blind. All right, let's get started. Tim, what would you do here, Tim?
Kind of inclined to mainly just check. I think we're ahead of a decent number of his bluffs. And I think we have good visibility playing river.
It's my impression that we check back a lot of draws here. When
Right? Because we're in
check raise
position,
check, yeah. Most of our
SPR2.
draws want to check. I'm not sure.
I wouldn't hate betting. I mean, clearly, but like, I mean, we have queen high. We're betting, we're trying to get him off ace high, which kind of happened, but he didn't check raise that much ace high to begin with.
The spade would incline, I would be inclined to bet with the spade.
Yeah, I think the spade makes me a little bit interested in betting, but I would like something worse.
So check.
Yeah, I'll check.
Oh,
Ah, yeah, but
okay, so this draw doesn't wanna bet.
because I
Okay,
was thinking like we also have Jack 10 and stuff. So like this for me is not really that low in range. And I mean, to be fair, Solver agrees. You still have a lot of equity when you check. You have worth 5 big blinds to check. So okay, so look at that. Queen Jack checks every time. That's kind of where I was like putting the threshold wrong. I was imagining like Jack 10 and worse stuff we can bet.
Jack 10, Queen 10 with the spade in your hand.
Right, but Queen 10 still wants to bluff with the spade in hand.
Yeah.
And we should have slivers of like trashier stuff like Jack 8, 10 8, Jack 7. Those I think are easy bets. I don't think I really want to hero this river as played. We should have stuff that like found a 5 or a 4. We have ace high to call with. Having a spade at this point in the hand is bad. So I think we fold. Yeah. Maybe call some ace high, but I don't want to call any queen high there really.
Yeah. Bet 55.
Okay. Alright. It's gonna be good for one. Peter,
Alright. Check raise. Ooh, having hearts here is bad facing a check raise. The 2 is bad because his wheel stuff gets there. He has some good aces and some bad aces. This, I'm not even sure why we called this swap, I guess. Back to our hearts. This is so low equity, we might have to bluff this. 55.
oh, ambitious.
Yep. Yeah, like this is atrocious, right? Like this is the hand that we want to bluff because we have to.
Yeah, even the flop float, yeah, very ambitious.
Yeah.
Now what? Ah,
Oh,
okay.
thank goodness you bet. Get out of here. Go get some pretzels.
Dooley.
Yes, sir. On boards where the flush draw comes out, I mean, big blind, there are some strategies where you donk out when the flush draw comes in. Now, I don't know what that line looks like after a check raise, but who's check?
No,
No betting small, huh?
no. You gotta like. Try to shake the tree down a little bit.
Well, I feel like I'm gonna bet small and get hit with a double check raise line.
Who's gonna dare, Dooley?
It's okay. You're not playing against Nick.
Who's gonna dare?
Nick will check raise you 3 times, but not this guy.
Okay, well, let me ask you this: like, what are you guys betting with this hand on this turn? All right, like when the flush draw comes out, you know it's an ace high board. You're drawing to like 4 outs versus an ace.
I
Right.
think when it goes check raise check, you just wanna stab a little bit. Shake down the tree.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I
if
mean,
it
not
breaks
every
on the
time, but
river, I
definitely
can
with some
bluff.
hands.
Yeah, not every time.
I also want to point out, the solver is interested in bluffing 4 spades. And you need to have non-spades in your betting line to then be able to bluff a 4 spade when it comes.
Oh, so it only bets 4 spades when it doesn't have like a shitty spade, like a 2 of spades, let's say.
Well, I mean, it'll be value and bluffs, like it'll be a polarized range, right? So when the 4th spade
Right.
comes, you need to have some non-spades in this line. And if you bluff this turn always with a single spade in hand, you'll do that a lot. But then if you only have single spades in hand, you have no bluffs on river. when it's
Okay,
single hand.
can we continue this hand and just do bet small and then just curious if a river comes, just what happens real quick? Bet 20 and then what he does. Oh, and then that. All right, now what?
Well.
I think check and win.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Just
it's your
check,
hand.
no?
Sorry, man.
Just
Sorry, man.
check. We have showdown. Or do
fairly,
you go for value? No, no value.
would you think you going for value here? Let you-
No. I mean, maybe from like a good queen, like queen 10, maybe. Uh, but no. He has too many aces, too many 2 pairs, too many everythings for us to do any of that. It's just pushing our money. So that makes sense.
Hmm,
Just check. Yeah, he has queen 10. The one hand we can maybe get value out of.
what size should I go for? We block a lot. Feels like I wanna go 55 or 83. But that's too polar. Think we could definitely check back. I'm gonna bet 55. It's betting small. Alright. Not surprised it's betting small, it's just, it seems to be the thing, right? When I had pocket ace, the top set. Feels like it was always betting small as well, right?
Yeah. What are you afraid of?
Andy, this one's on you.
Yeah, I might have a little go at the gut shot. Try an 83.
83. It seems very ambitious here, let's see. Well, you got it again. Wow. Okay, Tim. This one will be for you.
Check.
Check back. No,
Wow. I mean, yes.
Right.
Wow.
why do we stab so much? We beat the bluffs. We lose to any. Are we getting better to fold? Are we turning ace jack
Feels,
into a bluff?
dude, it feels more like, no, it feels like value. What's the EV of betting? If it's like meaningfully above 0, then it's, yep, it's value. Cause he has to continue with his jack 10, with his 10-8, with his whatever. Wow.
It's pretty big, I mean. It's kind of greedy here, no?
Weird, man.
Very interesting. No,
After checking turn, I'm gonna check river again.
alright, Arturas. Get
55,
51.
55. Maybe 8 is gone, but let's 55.
Ooh,
Yeah, maybe exactly. Can we?
what do you wanna see, Dooley?
I just wanted to see what would happen if we had the 10 of hearts. What would our sizing be, or does it just stay 55? Just like bringing out a double flush draw board on the turn. So 10 of hearts. So 10 of hearts. Now there's 2 flush draws and we have top 2. So our king 10 goes still 55. Still just betting 55. Never betting big. Our SPR is too small. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Peter,
Speaking of double flush,
You get check raised and he checks. He's still gonna have worse spades here. He got there with some straights, but I think we do want some value here. Building this pot. I am going to use the 33% size because the board is paired.
hmm,
Not
okay,
gonna polarize here.
okay, I think I'm checking.
33.
Okay. More like a check, and now why? Why do we think that is? $75% of their spades are checking back here. That's kind of the impression I have. When we have a draw here, we kind of wanna check it back a lot.
Yeah, this one kind of mixes though, right? It's kind of in our value range, right?
Yeah.
With 2 overs. Like we don't mind stacking off with this hand. Right? Because we have the combo draw, the straight draw, the flush draw, 2 overs. Our equities were robust enough to withstand a check raise again.
Yeah.
So, and then the combo draws on the other end, right? Like you want to check raise your flush draws that have a 6 in them.
Alright, what about this river? Showdown, feels like a check. Dooley. Are you here, Dooley?
Bet small. 33, 44. Yeah, 33. Or check. Damn.
No dice.
No, sir. Damn, we're going into the negatives today.
Okay, so. Okay, weird hands to bet. Wow, interesting. You almost had it. Alright,
Looks like it's just not one of those hands.
Yeah.
7.3 is not very good. So whatever frequency. Just showdown.
Yeah, he's the big blind.
He just connects
Opening.
with us too much. We just see two like high-low cards or just over and under. And maybe he has a shitty like 5 of. Nope, he has 2 pair.
okay. Check raise this, we call with that hand. It's a 4-line or no? It's a huge mess, I'm checking,
Dude, this whole hand is really dusty.
yeah. Huge mess here.
I'm being greedy and betting here in game too much and just losing money. I'm realizing. I
Yeah,
think I'm just like
Yeah,
losing
'cause they
too much
just have
money on
better.
4-liners.
I
Yeah,
bet he
yeah.
checks some weak flushes here, he checks the straight. He checks better 2 pairs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dooley,
like,
I appreciate that. I have my like, I don't know what to call it, dusting off kind of moments, and it's like important for that play type to like just realize when to check. It's just like you
yeah,
lose sometimes. It's okay.
yeah, and I mean in here, like that's the only thing. I was gonna say, like he's check raising us with a lot of like queen high lows, and he's just checking them on the turn, right? Like queen 5 of hearts, queen 7 of hearts,
Yep.
whatever. Blah.
Yep.
So
Could
maybe
you could you
whenever
show threshold of what pairs are we betting?
I
Like
don't.
king jack, what is threshold?
yeah, I think in general though, I'd still gonna check those hands just because a lot of his bluffs, like if we look at his queen frequency, check raise frequency, is gonna be very high on ace king
I
jack.
agree. I agree.
So therefore, because of that, we're gonna check the turn because no matter what, if he does hit that 4-liner, he's gonna go for value on the river. So any clean river where he goes for value, he just donk bets small, or he like let's say over bets the pot on the river, which he's basically only getting called by nuts or whatever. We can just jam like Louis exactly did, and we take all his money. Can't
Yeah.
do anything about it.
Yeah.
So it makes sense why the turn is playing this way.
This strategy is pretty weird.
Agree.
I mean, king low is a bluff, right?
King low is a bluff, but maybe the board overpowers the fact that we shouldn't be betting second pair really and only bottom and top. So that heuristic kind of goes out the window. And sizing is
Like,
driven
look at
down because it's monotone.
look at ace king. Ace king is checking. I think it's not good enough to go for value. I think ace king checks to
None of
realize.
the-
I think
Yeah,
ace eight is bluffing as well. Like I'm
Are you
sure
guys
ace eight is
checking
not
ace king
value.
here? Like, are you guys really like looking at ace king in your hand, like red ace king, and then you're just like, yep, I'll check top 2 here on this monotone board.
I
definitely.
just think nothing
Look at
good
this board.
comes.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm ever. Should I be doing that? Like, I don't know. I like
Yes.
is that
Well, in your pool,
Apparently-
maybe not, Dooley.
okay? So I'm
on-
trolling if I'm not checking ace king here.
on this
Then-
board, if you can convince your opponent to put in 40 big blinds, ace king is never going to be good,
I agree.
right? You want to
Right.
convince your opponent to put in like 15 or 20 big blinds, and then ace king is going to be good. 'Cause they're
Yeah,
gonna have
Peter,
a
but
lot of
like if we bet like what is he like check raise bluffing us? And if we check like I don't know, it's like semi VS betting probably, no?
But when you check, you induce some bluffs from him, and you have a strong enough hand that has equity to improve to continue. And
Right.
so,
It-
like, if you, like, yeah, if you bet here, like, all the chips are going to go in if you can convince your opponent to put the chips in.
There might also be like a problem where we get some hands out of the pot that we can actually cooler. Like if he has some kind of like king low or ace low, they're not really gonna put a lot of chips in the pot now, but if they trip up on river, which is unlikely, but in the rare instance where they do, we have the nuts. another ace rolls off and like maybe ace nine then does feel like it wants to pay us off.
Yeah, but do you like when betting sets? Because we are betting sets, all the sets.
Well, I think that's where the jump is. I think that's what we saw from the
Okay.
strategy. There's a jump between two pairs and sets.
Yeah, sets have a better ability to improve than two pair do.
Yeah, 10 outs.
Right, Andy, what do you wanna do?
I think I need to go for value here, and I normally go 55, but it's not enough, so he could also have eight, nine, he could be on draws, so 83, I'm gonna charge him and get value. Oh,
I thought about
Our-
checking because you
our
block too
SPR
much
is-
when you have a set.
yeah, okay.
SPR is too low to be betting 83, I feel like. I don't
Yeah.
know if that is correct or not, but it feels like it.
Yeah.
Though I do
55.
like the idea of betting bigger on this board, Andy, because it's the flush draws coming in,
Straight as
no
well,
card,
yeah.
no spade, it just makes sense, but maybe we don't have
Yeah.
we don't like having a four of spade here.
And maybe it's just more gas than we need. Like this hand is not actually vulnerable on the turn with only one card to come.
Yeah.
Ooh,
okay.
I fucking love this hand.
Tim, what do you think?
Woof. Yeah, I do kind of feel like betting this hand. The ace of spades really pushes me towards betting. There's a lot of completed equity, so we can't go too big. I think we could find a 55 sometimes.
I thought it was gonna be small here, because
Yeah.
when we like, you're betting your spade, basically, right? The spade comes on the river, then you can bluff again. So you're kind of setting it up, right? And then you
Yeah. So,
can't really do it unless the spade comes, so it's like small and then big.
yeah. When I said I know exactly what I'm doing here, it's exactly that. Bet small to set up like a nice jam on the river in case a spade comes or an eight, or
But it
like
says
yeah,
no.
something like that. But this is
Well, jig is up. We have a fold.
yeah, I said we ran away. It was just a prank, bro. I'm sorry.
We saved a
Just-
lot of money. Oh,
Just kidding.
Yeah,
We had the
spade.
best hand.
we're ahead.
Yeah, we were ahead. We had the nuts. It's fine.
Hmm,
Right,
let's
Arturas. Arturas.
Anyone wants to help?
No,
I need some help. Everything makes sense here. I don't know,
I think
like
something
I've
flush
seen like
completed.
55 is like most common size, but like he has so many flushes here. Likely.
And he has the straight sometimes.
okay.
So you want to check? I don't know.
Check.
I bet
I think you're right that you have
55.
value, but if you're right that there's like, it's not just that he has flushes and straights, but he has to worry about you calling flushes and straights. So he's not gonna call huge sizings against with like the weaker part of your range that you need him to have. So what can we do to get called by weaker hands?
Yeah, you're not gonna polarize, that's my opinion as well.
That's not polarization.
It is. And then, like, the flush come in, so you could be behind. And then you block so much. And then, so I think it's always gonna be small. Right, you said 55?
I think
Yeah, most.
if you're choosing between small and maybe then check. I don't know.
So say
So
you
yeah,
want
I think
small.
this is a bit of a heuristic. When the spade or flush is completed, we are leaning towards 33. Like 55 was in the mix there, but I think 33 is good.
Oh no, I don't. Yeah, then 33.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then we pot size jam or even over pot size on the river.
All right. Flush completed, which is not great for us. Still a 3 Broadway board, which is good for us. I am probably gonna bet 33 here. Not really afraid of anything.
Alright. I'm gonna size up a little bit.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right, Dooley.
Oh, some of his bluffs come in on the turn. If flush draw is coming out, this would be a board I would bet bigger probably if we were deeper stacked. Having bottom pair is Monka S, but I kind of like if we are gonna bet a hand, it's gonna be having a 5 in our hands. Wish we had the ace of hearts to block some continues, but not a big deal. The thing is, even if I'm betting here, I want to bet 55%. I want to drive up some fold equity to get a 6 or maybe a 9 to fold. So I'm gonna bet 55 here. Or check.
Okay.
It's either bet 55 or check, but it depends how risk averse we're playing.
I
Oh yeah,
think,
check.
I think you're way too aggressive on your turn.
I am definitely very aggressively, so we're trying to fix that. So it's
Yeah,
gonna be
dude,
it's gonna be
you're
check
like-
majority.
you're-
You
It's
got
gonna
a
be
pair
check
of
majority.
five
some
here,
weird-
bro. You gotta chill. There's no way.
No,
you're
no,
Yeah.
no.
fun
It's gonna be-
chips in the pot.
It's gonna be a check majority, but I'm just gonna be betting here.
Bro,
It's
just
gonna be a check
check.
majority. I said it's a
Just
check
check.
majority. I said it's a check majority. That's
No,
why
bro, you said bet 55. Then
I literally just said check majority right before you clicked it.
He said that.
we got a recording, Dooley.
We do got a recording.
We're gonna hit the tape.
Look, Louis, just because you're scared I'm catching up to your 1 point doesn't mean you gotta gaslight me.
Ooh.
Yeah, I guess it
How
doesn't
long?
really make sense to bet our bottom pair here, but I always have it in my head that like, okay, we have bottom pair on the flop, okay, check raise big or something like that. So it doesn't really translate here at all because the board is so volatile and already has a completed straight.
So what do you say?
Oh, what the fuck? Just fold.
Just fold.
Sure, we have a decent bluff catcher, but just fold. Yeah. We have a bluff catcher, but just fold. Nobody's bluffing me here. No one's bluffing me.
I would.
I know you would, but nobody else is. My fucking point.
It's gone.
All right. I respect the headmaster.
Right. I have master wants to bluff here. But. Yeah, the jack, check raise. He doesn't have much jack in his check raising range. We have a bunch of jacks. The diamond is pretty good for us. I guess we're just gonna try to shenanigan, the same idea as before. We bet small now, and if the diamond comes, we're gonna see a river. No? This time it's betting bigger.
So a key card paired for in position and one that he should never check raise. So we size up.
Yeah,
So did our sizing goes up because there's so many cards that favor us?
No, when we continue against his check raise, we have a lot of jacks, and he doesn't check raise a lot of jacks.
Right.
So we have the nuts advantage here now, which drives up our sizing. So when we choose to bet,
Interesting.
we're more polar here.
Cause it's the game on the turn is jacks or nothing, and we like playing that game. If we bet small, the game can be king or nothing. We're not interested in that game as much because he has.
wanna
we
jam
don't play
here?
Jack or nothing.
Guess it's our only option to win, no?
Kinda shitty.
We are ahead of some diamond draws that he has, right? Like he has like 9-10 of diamonds.
That's about it, right?
He has a bunch of queens that got here now with his bluffs and stuff too. So this is pretty thin.
And
Might
then
just be
is having a diamond good or bad here?
bad.
You're thinking about bluffing.
Bad. You want him to have diamonds here,
Alright,
but like he has the king of diamonds in his range. He has the queen of diamonds in his range. Right? I mean, you're maybe gonna get some folds from some queen X here still if you jam river, but
I'm
not
bluffing
very much.
every time.
I like it. I think the fact that so much of your own stuff that you could be floating with got there means it's really hard for you to find bluffs. That's the thing that stood out to me.
By the way, population is never folding kings and jacks with a queen kicker. They're like, we're just gonna chop. Burr, burr, burr.
I don't think they check raise much king five anyway. Okay, Andy, I
Louis,
think it's
Louis,
on
can we
you.
go back to that last one and see our value? Like, I'm curious what range we arrive on the river with, because we bet turn and like on turn, I feel like we're betting some stuff like queen nine. No,
So what is this? No check raise bet check?
check
Check
raise and
raise,
then
check.
big blind checks turn. And then how do we play for after that?
Oh, okay.
So we bet turn a ton. We skip a couple like ace, queen, too good to bluff, a couple weak kings for balance.
80% range is jamming.
I'll say that's river. Yeah. Cause it's true, we have very little that's worse than a king, a queen, or a jack. 10-9 is a straight, ace 10 is a straight.
Mhm.
So yeah, when you're ace high,
I seem to recall Matt Affleck saying that a low pair with an ace is a good bluff. We've got 5 outs. I'd be inclined to check this, so I'll just check it. Well,
Oh, Andy. You
55,
almost
yeah.
found it.
yeah. The 50. I just didn't go
You gotta
through with
trust
it.
Matt sometimes.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm adding Nick. Wait, Andy, what are you doing this river?
Yeah.
Not gonna exist because he checked turn.
Wait, yeah. Let's make you bet small. Check back river seems fair,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, well on.
Value. Wow.
Where then?
You get called by worse sevens? What?
Yeah, it's all in for
5
value. here.
X.
Wow.
Juice.
Hmm.
7-5 and 7-2 are counterfeited, so but they still call.
Calling with some deuces. In theory.
Yeah, in theory. I don't know if in game they're finding any of these calls. A counterfeited 2-pair calling a jam.
Alright, this one's for you, Nick.
So versus check raise, we want to bet small on this board.
Okay,
If we bet 20%, pot will go to 23. Yeah, it's gonna mix 20 and 33%. Probably mostly 33. Wow, what?
big.
Why?
I don't understand.
No,
I'm
it's
very confused
weird.
by that too.
Yeah.
Alright. Time to pull out the whiteboard.
You try to keep him in the hand.
Completed equity on a in a polarizing spot, and we're polarizing?
It's like, I
Yeah.
don't care, I just want value.
It's because we're checking 70% of range here. Right? We're betting so little.
Hmm.
Nines, tens.
So how does our sizing vary across different types of flushes that come in on the turn? So single card flushes.
This is also
So
a
we have,
straight flush.
we have
too,
the nuts we're
right?
betting big. What about not nuts?
Well, hang on, this is monotone going 4-liner. Right? So you can't say like the flush comes in, this is gonna be my strategy. Right?
Yeah, like there's
Okay.
3 available straight flushes here, right? King, queen, queen 8, and an 8.
Hmm.
Right?
Wow,
So
I didn't think about that. Wow, yeah.
yeah, like so the ace is actually not the nut flush here. The ace is kind of middle of the road.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, it's the spot where we're just checking 70%. So ace is
Makes
good
sense.
enough to stack off, but it's not going to be happy about it.
Uh, Tim. Are you betting this turn, Tim?
We did kind of pick up equity. Let's range him a little bit. The stuff that checks is like his thinnest in value, like a weak ace that check raised. He also has a fair amount of like, his bluffs are kind of Jack X, King X, Jack low, King low kind of stuff. So against that range, I kind of like betting, kind of interested in getting him off of his crappiest Jack X or something.
Are you gonna go
We'll
small,
lose to-
50? Or
Let's
what?
try 50.
Okay, so you wanna size up?
I have no idea.
Why you pick a bigger size here?
I
You know,
mean, it's kind of medium. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, no. I have no idea. I'm clicking buttons, man.
Yeah,
It's horrible. Look at that. Wonderful.
We still have sets of aces, queens, and tens here, you know, giving us the nut advantage. So
no
It's
one
good,
has
drive down the
points
sizing.
today, only Arturas.
Hard man. So yeah, the instinct to bet is fine, but the instinct to bet this big is not necessary.
What was villain's check raise size, by the way? 33%?
Small, yeah, 33.
Okay. Based on what we've just seen, gonna be an emotional sandwich of small bets and checks, right? Alright. It's even smaller.
Can we see how this changes with this hand if it's a 5 of clubs? We picked up a double gutty with the 6, but I'm wondering with the 5 of clubs if we check to realize our equity.
I think it's a fair question.
No,
Hmm. We're betting about the same?
yes.
Interesting.
Arturas.
Tim, no. It's Tim, no?
He just went.
Okay, uh, fif- 55, I guess.
Why?
Because 83 is too big. And on a queen we want to bet.
You have a draw. You wanna see a river here.
Nobody knows anything. No, but you can't just check all your spades. You'll bet some for sure. Certainly
Check
you'll bet
raise,
some.
check lines are hard.
Alright,
Same.
So let's look at single spades. Which ones do we bet with? Which ones do we check?
But look, every offsuit ace is betting.
So check ace five makes sense.
You're not checking. You're checking with the ace of spades, it looks like, but oh, yeah. Like a6 was betting the 6 of spades, not the ace of spades.
I don't really know what this means.
So
You're-
what is he check jamming on us? A lot of range or what's
It
going
looks
on?
like you're checking back your ace of spades mostly.
Okay.
unless you have a small pair with it, then you're either really checking or betting.
Can you show his range?
Still
the
betting
turn?
only 20% though, even if you are betting with a pair.
You're betting your made flushes and you're checking your draws.
What range you wanna see?
I don't know.
How much is king ten of spades betting real quick? K ten suited. Hmm. 33 still doesn't really drive it up. Okay, cool. Just bet small or check. Oh, now I have the nuts.
Joe.
Easy push.
Easy push calls with a 7. The king.
Nine is
Nope. 9 of spades.
Oh, Peter, you make the straight here.
Let's go.
Ooh, interesting hand.
with a redraw.
So, it's bad for our range, good for our hand. Yeah, this is gonna be really small or check. Yeah, I'm gonna bet 33 here. A little bigger.
I think this is the same note as mine where we have so much air that we're not gonna be betting that much.
Yeah. Range is probably just gonna check too much. Bet this. And punt it off. Savage.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you need a flush to jam.
Duty.
Yes, sir.
Ambitious call on the flop, I wanna say.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, I mean, is this one of the hands that we choose to try to get some fold equity here? Because we're drawing this 4 out, right? But my question is, do we give up or do we stab? Because when he gives up on the turn, I think I'm gonna bet, and I'm going to bet 55 or 83, or just check and give up. So those are my 3 options. I'm gonna choose 55.
Okay,
So it
good
doesn't do
reason.
83 at all. It's just checking mostly, and 55 if we do want to bet for a bluff.
I
Good
think this is a
reasoning.
check. I think this is a check give up most of the time because this is the kind of hand you want him to have. You're blocking his auto folds.
Yes. Yes, I don't know how we
Wow.
called on the flop when we block some of his bluffs that are doing that on the flop. So
Oh no, I'm checking. I'm checking.
ooh, do you ever? Do you ever, Louis?
Nope, never. Oh my god, come on.
Well, what
Look
if you
at
had like
this,
king?
you can call with all of our 7s, all of our 9s, all of our 10s. Why would
What if
we?
you had Jack
take this?
3 of clubs or something?
I'm folding. Ain't gonna like, yeah. He's pretty polar here. I don't think I'm.
I'd be tempted to jam with something like Jack 3 suited, but it might be a punt. It's 10-3 suited.
Let's see the turn. Actually, it's the river, right? Ace 4, king 4.
Did we lose audio?
No, no,
No, he's just thinking.
I mean. Some very ambitious call here, like pocket 5s, I think. Okay, you need a spade. Pocket 6, you kinda need a spade. And then we even have a raising range. Is that the flush? Hopefully it is. Alright. Andy, straight on the turn.
Yeah, need to go for some value, so 55. That was 83 was too big before, so
Hmm. Alright, Nick,
Alright, we have the nine of spades, blocking some flush draws, the straight completes. He does have 5-3 in range, he does have 5-8 in range on the suited side for both. I think we still want to bet reverse linearly here. So I'm between 33 and 55. And checking. So I think it's gonna mix all three again. I'm gonna do 33 in game a lot though.
okay. And then
Oh, wizard. I think it's a spot where people don't go thin enough. I like it.
you said reverse linear betting.
Yeah, like
Bottom
kings is
up.
gonna check and then nines is gonna bet.
Ah,
Ding, 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 ding.
alright, interesting.
All right, Nick, play a river.
Okay.
Um,
It's actually good for you, isn't it?
yeah, the nine of spades is the only thing stopping me from jamming with wondering. I mean, it's like a really bad card because we block 8-9 of spades. We still jam here.
Hmm,
Wow, I'm not that greedy. I love it.
yummy, well played.
Counterfeit
Oof.
6-4, 6-7.
Oh,
Yeah.
value.
Love it. Love it. It's thin value, but it's value, man.
Yeah,
All right, I'm up. So I am even more interested in betting hearts here than spades, but spades are okay. King high kind of just wins here a lot. Like if he check raise turn with something like whatever 9-6 or something, we are just ahead. He didn't really check raise better queens that or better kings that we can get to fold. Like he doesn't really check raise king jack in meaningful frequency or king queen. I kind of want to check and realize, but I'm prepared to be wrong again.
you got this one.
Yay! Can we see it one time? Fold river, I think. Spades is bad. Blocking the straight doesn't really matter on river. Especially against that size. He's like value betting one pair a lot. So king 4 is bad enough to bet as a bluff. King 6 is still too good. Is that what I'm seeing? King 4 spades bets?
Yeah.
So I guess with the 6, it's like kind of bad that we dominate some of his bluffs that we might get to fold. Like if he has a 9-6 type hand, 10-6. We don't really want to fold out those hands.
Bluff all in.
I'm folding. I think spades are incredibly bad here.
This is awful. Yeah, just fold.
Like, I mean, I admire the chutzpah, but like, you have worse hands to bluff with there. And better blockers, like lower in range and better blockers.
Arturas.
55.
Why?
I mean, why not? Like, what are we gonna do? Like, if we're checking, we're check folding. I don't see myself checking.
Okay,
I just bet. You can give me explanation. I'm all
Well,
for it.
if I was
Oh,
to
wait.
bet here, I would wanna have like a heart or some spade. Or some straight,
Block it.
and we happen to have a straight card, right? Although I think like this kind of board, you don't really pick the big size. I could be wrong, because it's a tough spot, but I think I would go small. You said,
Or no, why would we bet small? We have
Uh,
queens, kings, aces, but we want to charge his ass.
well, say the 5 of spade comes here. Are you happy? Are you unhappy? You know, the pot, if the pot is small, it's better for you, right? If a 5 of heart comes. Is it good? Is it bad? If the pot is small, it's better for you. Right? So that's
So
just
you would
how I
check, right?
approach it. I would just bet small. So you said
What's
what?
up?
What's your answer?
55?
Oh, you're right.
Interesting small bet.
You're right. Not checking very. much.
Everyone's right.
Can you show actually entire range? Why is it betting small?
Yeah, completed equity.
I mean, we both have straights, right?
He has the offsuit ones here, right? Like he has the offsuit 5-6. We won't have offsuit 5-6.
Wait,
It looks
what
like
is
your
this
small
line?
bet,
Hold on. It's check raise, check, right?
yeah.
Yes.
That's also just a
we-
heuristic to Arturas, like facing check raise, check, you bet small a lot. Like you're not really gonna have big bets against a polar range.
On this SPR,
Well,
We've seen some
You should have been here for
55
the
we've-
last hour and a half, Danny.
Yeah, right.
10 minutes ago,
We've
no
seen-
one had a point.
Yeah. But no, you're right, Dan. We've seen a lot of
I mean, it
55
depends
here.
on the
We've seen
board, of
22.
course.
But look at this, we're betting 4x for value, king 4, queen 4 for value.
Yeah.
Or Daniel, let me give you a spot. The board is 9, 10, jack, 8 of spades. You have the ace of spades in your hand. Villain checks on the turn. What's your sizing?
Check.
No. You have the,
Wait, how
the
much
nut
behind?
flush.
Yeah, how much behind?
What's SPR 2?
Yeah, 30 behind, 12 in the pot.
Oh.
oh, it's me?
I
No,
don't know.
it's
6?
Peter.
Half pot? Jam the river.
It's
Yeah.
Peter or me?
Arturas.
What was it, Nick? Put it in chat.
You just played Arturas, did you not?
Yeah,
This
but
is
I
his
don't
hand.
understand why we watching, whatever.
Okay, it's Peter's turn. Oh, no, that's right. It's still your
Yeah,
turn.
yeah,
What do you
Next
do on
turn.
this river? Arthur?
Finish the hand.
Yeah,
Why do you kill me?
on the jam?
Yeah, let's
It's okay,
let's
this one's
jam.
not for a point.
Are you in it?
I'm in it here, but
Ah,
and pretty significantly.
right, Peter.
All right. Check raise check. He doesn't check raise a lot of sevens. We continue with sevens, so we are here with the nut advantage and the range advantage. This is a wet board, going to lead to some sizing up, but paired nature is going to drive it down. 55.
Alright, very nice.
Perfect.
Nice.
That completes some stuff. But he has check raising some jack 8 on that queen 9 board. He's gonna have a bunch of eights here. He's gonna have some 8-6. He's gonna have some of that. This is still good enough to go for value. We're beating all the other sevens. Put it in.
This is a really weird check raise check for him. I'm pretty sure he pure bets the 7.
Okay, queen eight. We
Why?
got lucky.
Why? No, 7's bad for him,
Nah, bro, 7's great for him.
Oh, man.
dude. He is.
Isn't it? Wait, against button, maybe not.
It doesn't matter. He has so many less 2-pair combos now. His value range gets nuked when the board pairs.
I don't know.
10 of hearts is whatever. Yeah, I know.
You wanna check? You wanna bet?
Yeah, I'm thinking, so I think I just want to check this combo.
You got the hearts, Dooley. You can't check.
Yeah, but it's the 10 of hearts, not the king of hearts, so I don't really care.
Dude,
Every
heart coming on
here.
river, you get the bluff.
Yeah, I get to bluff on some rivers, but with that case,
You
I'd
get
just be betting 33 or 55, probably 33.
That's
You
not-
get to keep lighting money on fire on river. It's fun.
Yeah, bet's even smaller, bet's 20. But all options are an option. Deeper, I'm just snap over betting, but here, just 33. Noob. Ooh,
I'm with, I know it's stupid, but I would bet small here.
I don't think it's stupid. I think it's just because
is
it's just
stupid.
because of our SPR, Louis. It's not really stupid.
It is stupid.
You get a better hand to fold.
Bro, look at the EV on it's still printing EV, just slightly less. Still doing it.
I just thought
Yeah.
we would bet almost all every ace here, but suit matters. Does it?
Having a 3 is bad because you're blocking like 3-5, 3-2, 3-6.
Three and deuce, huh? Yeah. Oh, you don't wanna block the wheels. When the wheel.
Yeah, that's what he should. His check raise. Yeah, bluffs.
So you
Yeah,
want him to have 3-5 and
okay,
bet.
fair enough. So say we check. We check, I'm
Yeesh.
checking back again.
You just win with ace high, but like what are you trying to get him to fold? Like jack 7 off?
Super value.
You're getting value
Yeah,
from the
value,
king.
value now.
It's value, man. Value.
Because the turn went check.
Oh, we
check,
have a
so
pair
he
of
has some
aces. I just
kings.
forgot.
Well,
Easy fold.
Yeah. Is it?
I'm not folding. No, I'm snap calling.
I think it's
Never.
mixing.
The solver might call
Mm.
this. I'm never calling this.
the tree
Works
is
against me
bad.
100% of the time.
The tree
Look,
is
man,
bad. We need to fold.
I don't think
Heart is
he's
bad,
playing
we
a
need
four
to
this
fold.
way. Like, what does he have? Ace king? Like king jack that got counterfeit by the four? Like it doesn't.
Point for Nick. Mixing.
I'm snap calling. He's fucking full of shit. He's ace 10. Yeah, we're just chopping.
You chop. Yeah, it's fine.
Andy,
Um,
are you
I
okay?
think I'm betting 33, Lou.
Okay,
Should probably check, but yeah.
okay, 33, why are you betting?
Yeah.
33?
I'm hoping he's given up, but I've still got a gut shot, so I want to just pedal along. Should check probably, but go with 33.
No dice, Andy.
Yeah. There's a small bit.
So why do we bet so big? Anyone has an idea?
We're still driven by the nut advantage because it's incomplete equity. So we still have kings, queens, and king queen, which he doesn't have at full frequency.
It's an interesting one. Hmm. Disconnected board to begin with, and turn is still a brick, right? So
but it brings in more draws, right? So you can't let the draws realize
Yeah,
at a good
no, I'm
price.
saying for those two reasons, he's very capped when he plays this line.
I'm betting 55 here.
So we don't, yeah, it's a little different.
Now it's smaller.
Cause top card paired
Whereas here, he's not capped, right? He still has boats here.
and good aces, like he can just for, you know, mixing sake, like just check raise ace jack, check again.
Easy
And
call.
you want to come in as
Yeah, it's a
wide as
call.
possible.
Throw me in there, Louis.
There you go.
You can put him in my spot because I have to go.
Right.
It's me, right? This is a hard one for me. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna. Alright, I wanna bet small, but is that right? Because this is also like, he's playing check raise check on the 3? Really, on the 3? What do you, I mean, yeah, okay, let's bet small. Let's bet, third pots.
This is an easy check.
Fuck you.
I think the bet's good.
Betting
I bet.
big.
It's like the spot that Nick found last time.
Wrong size.
Still the right idea.
Can we see range?
I like that you dominate a bunch of bluffs here. Jack 10, Jack 9, Jack 7, or whatever the left undercard would be. Yeah, Jack 6.
All in with
Yeah,
king.
cuz his check raise check is a bunch of stuff that had potential backdoors and whiffed, right? With an
And some
overcard or two
traps.
to the 8.
And some thin value that doesn't feel like it's strong enough. Like he can raise like his, like a weaker ace and be like, oh, I'm not so sure about this now.
Yeah, and we don't wanna just let a random queen roll off.
And you're missing value when he has a hand like 10-9 that's never folding, or Jack 9.
Why is king 8 jamming?
I don't know, it figures that it's just good.
What's happening?
Well,
Spot's kinda weird, man. Welcome.
Does he just like never check raise check anything good here?
I haven't seen much jamming, so I don't think we should pay too much attention to this
I agree.
Okay,
part of the trick.
I think it's the kind of strong but vulnerable, right? That's usually what that like 2x pot jam means.
It wants to size up, it wants to pour money in with 8x.
Cause he just has like Jack 9 every time.
What do you do
King
here?
deuce of spades.
Check?
check it back.
Right. Oh, 10.
Wait, was check on river correct? I wanted to jam river.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
pure
that makes
check.
sense. I wanna check this a lot. Yeah, primarily check.
Maybe we bluff.
Not bluff. Too good to bluff.
Yeah, we can bluff.
It's not a bluff.
It's not a
value.
bluff.
Yeah, it's not a bluff. You're top pairing.
No, I think it's. Is it not?
It was
Bro.
worth 9. It was worth 9
You're
big blinds.
not bluffing here with an ace.
Check back?
I mean, now it's closer to being a bluff.
I mean,
Probably
just
just check back. Yeah.
Show the river, show the river. If it's on a brick river, if it's jamming.
Of course it's not jamming, are you?
I think
out
it will
of line?
jam some frequency, like.
What's wrong with you?
Fold out the
Ace,
no raise.
King, 10, king.
Yeah, he
The
doesn't have
ace
much
four
king,
off.
right?
Apuras. It's not gonna jam.
Damn
Okay.
it.
Uh,
Oh,
check.
Play your turn instead. Stop trying to buy time. Oh no, he has it. Artura, what do you do now?
Oh, this is cool spot to rip actually. But maybe we need
Rip?
one spade. Yeah, you can rip this one as well.
You wanna go all in, Artura?
But don't do it points, it's like for,
Are you
I'm
out of
doing
your
this
mind?
for like. For lols, let's rip.
For
For
lol.
lols.
Yeah. But sometimes it takes with combos like Jack 10 and rips.
Yeah, probably is gonna do it with Jack 9 rather than Queen 9, right? Queen 9's a little bit better.
Would you bet this turn, Peter?
After a check raise check and the over card comes on a paired board. Ooh, man, what a pickle. No, we don't get a lot better to fold here. I am going to check back.
I think I would bet because when you call
No,
this
check
check
it.
raise, you got a bunch of aces. Possibly
We-
more aces than him.
We do,
What
but
do you
we're
think
also
he does,
cooling
Louis, when he
ourselves
check
against.
raises an ace?
We're also
and hits
cooling
it on the
ourselves
turn?
against the ace high spades, which he has a lot here too.
Okay. I would
I
expect
think his
him
range
to
is
bet
still,
his aces on the turn. a lot.
alright, we should look at his range.
Oh, he's checking those aces for sure,
I think so too.
right? Because he's got a bunch of aces and us. His robust equity with the ace X of spades is gonna override kind of our nut advantage.
Okay, he's checking most of his aces.
Yeah,
He actually doesn't have too many.
Yeah, that's what
Not
I
too many
thought.
8x,
He doesn't
but there's
have too
some.
many because he doesn't check raise naked aces on the board. He calls them.
But
And
queen
then
8,
when,
king 8 are checking half the time for him. And like, we have good equity against a jack. It's kinda like the
Hmm.
stuff that we can make fold, we have great equity against anyway. And then the stuff that won't fold, we really wanna check and realize.
see, like, there's really a huge gap in equities when the ace comes. It's really in our favor.
It's
So that's kind of,
crazy.
I felt like, because, yeah.
isolate the flush draws here and see how they're gonna play.
I think it's a good thing to do.
So yeah, you can see the stuff at the bottom, like your 6-4, 6-5 is going bananas, your ace high is going bananas. But your king high particularly, you like
And high
you have
low.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, bet your high lows. Interesting river.
Interesting river. Mixing
Hmm.
spot. He has a fair number of eights here. You would check back some full houses on the turn.
Don't be a nit, Pete.
Ace high flushes.
no whispering in the crowd.
Yeah, let's call.
Thank you,
No, don't be a nit, Pete. Put it
Bro,
in.
you're
Thank you.
kidding me.
thank you, Pete.
800 big
is-
blinds per 100. 800 big blinds per 100.
This is Pete's favorite sin, okay?
Yeah.
Checking back with like, for what is for me, a clear value hand, but, cause we stack all the eight, we stack all the worst flush. Sometimes you even call it maybe an ace, depending on how much he hates you. So yeah, I would always go in. Dooley,
He's away.
oh,
He's
that's
gone.
right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just changing for now. I can play this, no problem.
Oh, changing into what, Dooley? Oh, no,
You're on your
I don't
camera.
wanna know, I don't wanna know, I don't wanna.
No, I'm like packing my
Camera's on,
bag.
Dooley.
Muay Thai.
Camera's on.
Anyways,
Camera's on.
we just checked turn. Yeesh. Just check. Go show.
Okay, Dooley. You got more points.
Uh,
Oh,
and
1.5.
just call.
Yeah. You lose to a worse four, a better four. Jack 7. Strange. Oh no, it's not gonna be me? Check raise. Check. Why would he check this time? I'm gonna check back for sure. What? What? We can bet with all of our better aces. Why go super thin here?
That sizing is huge.
It's another one where he check raise and then check a card that doesn't change the texture. He's just capped. Pretty capped.
140 big blinds per 100.
When the turn doesn't change anything and they check, they're like weak as shit. Cause if he had ace four, he would bomb it. If he had a straight, he would bomb it. If he had a combo draw, well, maybe
Or
he'll
even he
check
could have
some
some
to
combo draws that
jam
like,
them
I
or
wanna
call them.
realize, but they only have one
Yeah,
good
yeah,
card to
yeah.
come, so we're way ahead. Yeah. Yeah. Like, see if I can get this check
Yeah,
through. Be
well,
that
I
position,
mean,
and
we're
we can
still
wreck him.
not way ahead, but. Well,
Yeah.
we're pretty ahead. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. So he checked
Greedy.
again?
No, I'm going greedy. Just don't know how much greedy, 80%.
Nice, good find.
Hope your rips on you.
Imagine, check raise,
it'd be-
check, check jam.
The good
You
old
don't know what-
lazy sweat, huh?
I don't know what
I
we
think
do
it's
if
true.
he check jams. I really
Oh,
He
don't.
will have some flushes there, maybe, right? To
Oh,
play
Dude, the
like
straight
this.
gets there too. The 5-6 gets there.
Um. Hmm.
No. Probably bet 55, Lou.
Little 50, huh?
Yeah,
Not
Well.
today.
check.
Wait,
See, on this one, even though the deuce is technically a brick. It's like already completed equity, so maybe it's a different class of
Yeah.
how we handle it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
bluff all in or fold? Easy fold.
Aye.
Little pair of deuce for you, Nick.
Pair of deuces. I'm checking.
Net.
I like it.
Fuck.
The land of getting
Don't
milk.
click anything, Louis. Don't click anything.
So it sucks so hard because our range doesn't connect to this board at all, so we're gonna have to be stretched super thin. Oh man, we can call with our 5x or 3x or 6x with the 7. Right, I think it's a fold. It might be mixing calls, but
It's
it's
a four
mostly a
liner,
fold.
man. For sure it's a fold.
Damn it.
Oh, let's stack it
Damn
up.
it. Yeah, who saw that one coming?
Yeah,
The spot is a little bit fun here.
Nick tried to talk himself into it. He was like, I'm at the bottom of my range.
What on earth is going on here?
And I normally find all-in spots, but that wasn't in even the thought process.
You didn't think
of
about that
the-
one? Come on. Come on.
Pretty clear jam here, I think. I don't know what. I missed that.
Gotta turn our relevant blocker into a bluff.
Yeah, our king blocker.
Oh, it's me. Oh boy. Why did we float his check raise with this? Alright, I mean, 8 high, really? We're getting
Very
after it
ambitious,
today.
man.
This is Brazil v Argentina right here.
We're ahead of 5-6 that he's
Almost.
check raising.
He's drawing dead.
Alright. Sorry, I have hands. Dude,
Yeah, me too. 2 of them.
okay, we have no hope,
Check.
so we probably have to bluff. Um. 55, I guess. If we're gonna bet, we wanna start to polarize a little bit. Say we have like a 9 or better type of deal. Yeah, let's bet 55. Take a little desperation shot at it.
I would size up, I think. It's a check.
You heard I said 55, right?
Yeah, oh, but my brain read 5.5.
Oh, 5.55. No, I meant like the size up. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's still wrong. So it's okay. So we're gonna float this and then we're
It's
gonna
okay,
check
though.
it back,
Yeah.
huh?
Yep, just.
That's really how we're gonna play. And now we're gonna
just
fold. What was the point?
All in?
Rebluff, rebluff.
No.
Do you have what it takes?
Dude, I'm really gonna tell him I have pocket aces here? You think he's gonna believe I have aces in
Put him
this
to the
line?
test. Put him to the test.
Are you really gonna respect this 3.5 big blind here?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Listen.
Okay, I mean, 7, 8 are pretty like
Listen.
nonsense blockers to have. Maybe we could do it.
Listen, I didn't make this call on the flop. Right?
You're talking me into it, I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
I'm jamming.
You're actually talking me into it. Like, I think it's actually kind of good. Holy shit, it's
Yeah,
there.
like I was gonna say anything, but I'm actually you're at the bottom of the range with blockers that don't interact with his range. It's like
Yeah, yeah, like the 7 and 8 don't matter at all. Like that he can
yeah,
never have them at all. So I think that makes complete
Th-
sense to me, Nick.
So we've seen
this
it
one
a
is
couple
like
of
a straight
times.
bluff jam.
The worst floats,
Oh.
the check raise are almost always bluffing.
I mean, but like
Sweet.
if you look at 4-5 or 5-6, we won't be jamming
Yeah.
those. Go
Yeah,
check that out.
Cause like it's in his hand for sure.
Did he fold the house?
No, but if
I hope
whatever
so.
he folds beats us.
He'll fold
can
a
see
Yeah,
three.
but
4-5 is
he's
pure
folded. He
folding.
folded 7-3 here. He folded a house.
Let's
No
go.
way. What?
He folded a
Yeah.
house.
It's only a 3. Come on, I have aces.
7-3 had beat.
Yeah, that's the house here.
Oh, it is.
What are you? It's your first day of poker?
I mean,
I
it
can't
is
read the
it is
board,
the
Peter.
nut
Give me a
house.
chance.
The nut low house, but yes, it is a
Can't read
house.
the board.
You
How
never
many
did
of us
play
checked
Omaha,
back the
son.
turn with pocket
Peter's
tens
like
here?
yelling, we have a house. Everyone's like, no.
Louis,
No, Peter,
can
we
you
don't
humor
have.
me? Show the turn strat,
No,
please.
no.
For us, what do we do facing check?
Bet small. With
Check aces and kings.
everything.
I like it.
Oh, did we play the bet line in the line that we were looking at? No, we checked back, right? And then jammed river?
No, we bet.
Oh. We did bet. Oh, I thought we played check back.
I went with the full frequency action. Or well,
Okay. You went with what I said, even though it was wrong.
no, I think it was right. Right, let's move on.
I'm
Whose turn?
confused. I thought we checked back.
Whose turn is it?
Is me. Okay, I think we've seen this one before. When he check raise checks here, he has very little. Yes, hello?
You gotta go
He's very
funky
little,
with your top pairs, right?
he has very little that beats us, which means we have chonky, thick, chonky value.
It's criminal to check a top pair.
Was that?
Chonky.
It's criminal to check a top pair.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm like thinking about 55 and I'm thinking about 83. Let's go 55 with this slightly worse jack.
I was more like
Nice.
55 or 33, but
83 is in the mix?
Yeah.
Yep. 33 is in the mix too. Nothing wrong with that. I like, by the
Oh,
way, I like
man.
unlocking hearts, jam. Yep. Just all, yeah. We get heroed by a 9 and solver land. Easy.
King high.
King high. Yeah,
I
no,
had a deuce,
You-
pair deuce.
standard.
Check,
Arturas.
check.
Oh, you're such an it. Auto check. Oh, look at this, Arturas, you're supposed to be betting.
No,
How are you gonna win if you check?
We're gonna hit a spade and then we're gonna bluff.
Bluff now, and then if you hit a spade, you get to bluff again.
Now what, Arturas?
yeah,
Now what?
what? Oh,
Stop buying time,
Uh.
plus play your damn
no,
river.
I check.
Yeah, I mean, no.
You net,
Still, no.
look
Huh.
at
But like,
this. You got a bluff, you net.
What do we get to fold?
he is pretty strong actually. And as I see it. On wherever.
Why? You check back the turn. You can't say that.
Like, do we get any 9x to fold when we bet this sizing?
All in?
9, 7.
Sure.
Or what? What sizing?
I think it was mostly 80%.
Okay.
Wow, people aren't folding tens in game, bro.
Probably.
I don't know if people are folding nines in game.
Depends on what network.
Then
Ooh,
do this every
what
time
was-
when you have a. I don't know.
Did you
Pick
see?
the bigger
They
size.
check raise on the flop. They check raise on the flop full frequency. A wheel ace on queen 10-7, I think was flop. Full frequency ace deuce, ace 3, ace 4, ace 5 was check raising.
Peter,
Check raise check. This is the hand that we want him to have. Yeah, I'm going to check here.
I would bet.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah, like you don't really want if you get check raised here, it's a bit of a disaster.
you're timing out, Dooley.
What about the river?
We're still waiting for this. Okay. I would fold.
I think we gotta pay with 9 high here, you know, we beat some bluffs,
I was wondering if we ever jam.
I'm gonna put it in.
It's not gonna be great here.
Ooh,
Gotta get your 0.01 EV.
There
Oh.
you go.
6, 5, whatever.
You got heroed by a pair of fives.
Straight
Brutal.
flush.
Straight flush?
Oh,
I bet small.
Think. Who's got a straight flush here? Dooley? Is
No.
Dooley here?
Dooley is
That's
timing out.
LP.
Louis,
bet
you
small.
run good.
Louis, this is my exact spot. I wasn't gonna say anything till after you clicked it. No small bets.
Wrecked.
Oh, but like we saw overspot where on a straight flush is actually check and only ace highs bet. But here we bet our straight flush.
That's right, no small bets. And the reason was,
It's polar
Because
range.
we're checking so much of the time, like Pete said.
Yeah, we're
So
like,
we're betting polarized.
that's right. Show it's sets and flush, nut flushes plus. Sets plus.
you're
Where
betting
you either
all
have
sets.
the nuts or a draw to the nuts.
Easy job.
Eights, nines. Top set checking.
Yeah,
Blocking
pocket
some of these
sevens.
calls.
Pocket sevens was pure betting, so straights.
Hmm.
Top set blocks the stuff that you can
Oh,
get
only the straight
value
flush.
from him. Right?
Only the straight flush. Only the one with the spade nick.
Yeah.
Andy.
Yeah, just checking there, Louis.
What if we had the heart? Also, why did you call the flop, Andy?
This is
That
another
was
light flow,
crazy.
yeah.
That was crazy.
What are you
yeah.
doing, Andy?
Who are you, Greg?
Oh,
Oh my
oh,
god,
nice
Andy.
going. What am I thinking about?
I don't know.
Crazy.
Show this one to your
Oh,
backers.
yeah,
That's all I
no.
want you to
Yeah.
We
do.
didn't, we didn't float king 7 to show it down.
Yeah.
Vamos.
Viewer
Well,
discretion
it's
advised.
gonna have to jam.
Yeah,
Call it. It's
Oh
gonna
my
be all in,
goodness.
yeah.
Then you show
Oh
to,
my
then you show
goodness.
turn?
yes.
Crazy.
Well played, Andy, well played.
We
Yeah,
got a worse
cheers.
hand to fold. Let's go.
Nick, what do you wanna do?
Ah,
I want to bet
Mad.
55.
oh, man.
The dynamic board equities are likely to shift.
Think.
Rip
Yeah,
it.
this is like
Rip
the
it.
gappiest board that exists, actually. King 10, 7, 4. Everything's 2 ranks apart.
There's what, 3 different straight draws?
Three different open enders, right? Plus
Yeah.
all the double gutters as well. So there's a bunch, there's like infinite. Cause Jack 9's double gutted as well, so everything, Queen Jack, Jack
That's
9, 8,
fine.
9,
Check.
7, 5, like everything.
Your turn.
Or whatever, 8, 6. Me?
Mhm.
Oh boy. He check raise check, we have weak trips, but it's still trips. I feel like this will either be one that we go kind of small on with range, or maybe check back. Let's see, a king doesn't really need protection, doesn't get value from anything. We're probably gonna check all our king X. So maybe we bluff some, wait, what do we even have here to like float and then bluff? This one's stumping me. Hold on, I gotta click 3 buttons here. Yeah, this one's stumping me.
You float
I
Bravo
kind of
stuff
wanna check
anyway.
back. I don't know why though.
And time.
Yeah, check it back. Let's see what happens.
All in.
Well, I guess I was
As long as you
stumped
don't
for
time out,
okay
you're
reason.
correct.
Yeah,
What does our range do? Like most kings, I think wanna check back, not bet small. There's some bet small. And then all our aces mix, huh? And then what are our floats? Like queen jack is mostly checking. Jack 10 mostly checking. Oh, we have some like jack 9. Is that diamonds only? Or we're just bluffing jack 9 suited of random stuff? It must be all the random stuff. And what are all these floats? 9, 7 suited, 10, 7 suited. This is so interesting. I don't think we see these strategies in the wild ever.
but
No,
you
man,
don't
this
have
stuff
nine,
is so
six anymore?
savage. This is just, this is,
Rubbish.
You need to have some bluffs on the turn, so you just float with random shit.
and it can just hit a pair, cuz like, it's just a pair draw, cuz the bet is so tiny. That's like one of the things here, the raise 33, just. We put in 3 big
I
blinds
guess
to a pot like
he's check
15.
raising stuff like queen 4 of hearts, so we're
Exactly.
floating stuff in between it, like 9, 7 of hearts or
Yep.
of diamonds or whatever. So like not interacting with his high-low.
You have a pair draw.
The middle pair draw, backdoor flush draw. Dude, that's actually super interesting. Alright. And now that we've gotten here, I see no choice but to click call.
You never go all in?
No, because our kicker's really weak and the backdoor flush came as well. It's like, I almost wanna fold more than I wanna jam.
Okay, nice.
Oh my god, we had him pipped. Wait, it's a chop, right? Yeah, it's a chop. Yeah, there's like no value targets at that point.
Alright, we have. Jack 9. Kinda like that we turned a gutter. It's another one of these spots where I think he's pretty capped. mm, Not betting his top pairs here. The only thing that gives me pause is that we're ahead of some bluffs like the 5-4s of the world, 5-3s. Bet 55.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's everything. That's what I thought. We're like ahead sometimes, like a fair frequency, actually, more than a little bit.
Oh, what?
We bet turn and then river completed a straight that we block. All of it.
Beautiful.
I mean, like, if we're betting this hand on turn, this is the kind of river that we want
Yep.
to follow up on.
Glad you found.
55.
55.
Bigger.
Look at that.
You float with
Why did you deduct? Oh, I see, I see.
you float with garbage and you hit top pair.
Now what, Arturas? Jam?
Oh, yeah.
I would probably not jam, honestly.
Why?
Jam should be
Like
good.
very thin.
Why are you so tight? Today, checking and not bluffing, like, you're very tight today.
Tight
Or maybe in
Fridays.
general.
When I'm tight, I need to play.
Eater. Whoa.
Little
There's some
four.
like fighter jets going overhead right now. This is wild.
This is tough. We're ahead of his bluffs. I would check here. Right, our four has some showdown now.
I mean, you don't bluff.
This isn't the bluff, right?
Well,
This is
the-
weirdly value with a marginal.
Not a
made.
bluff. Not a bluff. Value.
Value them. Call it
Yeah, I
what
wouldn't
you
be
want.
value betting this one.
His range is full of stuff like Jack 9, which you are somehow ahead of now. They still have a lot of outs against you, but you are ahead.
Yeah. I mean, you're not gonna get called by Jack 9, so check it back.
Exactly. Yeah, I like that thought.
There you go.
You have that a lot on turn. You can go thin because you're still getting some value from like draws with reasonable equity, and the river, once they've bricked, they're not gonna call you anymore.
Dooley's timing out. I'm gonna leave him at 0 at least, because that way I won't be alone at 0.
Do.
I'm checking. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is all of this?
Yeah, you're doing the same thing I did, right? Not getting value from a marginal made hand because you're ahead of his draws, behind his value.
Check. Definitely check.
Just checking, Louis.
Alright. And now,
And then checking again, yeah.
right, Nick, little jack three here.
Um,
Over
Yeah.
that.
I don't like having the 3. If we didn't have the 3, I would bet, but I'm checking.
Hmm,
Just giving up.
over bet.
No,
let's do
never.
this.
I think hearts is a tiny bit bad,
Yeah, that too.
Checking back.
Check.
but
Yeah.
I think it's small.
Danny,
Yes.
we got a value hand here.
Should be, I think, pretty pure check back. Got
You-
downgraded a little bit.
You don't bet for value, huh? Okay, checking.
No. Oh, not as pure as I thought though. Oh, and he checks twice. I mean, I think the reasons on the turn to bet were somewhat mergy and now they have gone away. I mean, like maybe we somehow milk a 5 that he rivered or a 6, but I think I just want to check again. Showdown.
Alright,
Two pair.
Hematite.
We've seen a couple of these. These are like the harder ones. Nothing changed. We, I guess, have value against his check call check range. But it's not the thickest value. I have
You
a small
can't,
number of slow played ace X.
you can't be betting
Mhm.
into an ace here.
What's that?
I don't think you can bet second pair.
Watch me.
Yeah.
So,
him,
55. Not the size I said, that's okay.
Wow, that's so cool.
Alright,
You don't care if you check raised. Oh.
Bro, come on. What is this?
Yeah.
him?
Ah. I'm a nit fold. That's probably wrong.
Very
I love it.
disappointing then.
Welcome to the party.
And
Alright.
Queen Jack is not betting turn, right? What is, like, only King Queen is betting, right?
I don't know, man.
Oh, this could be a size down, right?
Why?
I don't know.
Bad answer.
Okay, when we 55.
Why?
I don't know.
Because you said it's not good to size down. That's so simple then. I'm not checking. You help me here.
You got scammed.
Oh, you like that even?
Are we
Ah,
raised?
because
almost?
he's calling every king, right?
What about
Oh.
now?
Uh, jam, likely.
Hmm, very nice. Peter,
Completes. That is not good for us. We don't beat his bluffs or his value here. Check.
think you wanna bet some here.
0.
So what's the
Never
difference? So the flush completing is the fact, the reason why we don't bet second pair here?
It's not just the flush, it's also the wheel, Louis. So his straight got there, his flush got there.
So if it wasn't like a spade, like the ten, what would be a good pair here? Like a 7 of clubs,
Yeah, 7
then
of
we
clubs.
would bet with queen jack.
We would bet some, but mostly check back. Still have a marginal hand there.
Well, we bet a lot of jacks here. So, okay,
Yeah.
kind of holds true again.
But Queen Jack blocks the bluffs that we want him to have. Like I'd rather bet Jack 8 than bet Queen Jack.
Yeah,
And
you got it,
easy
Pete,
fold.
right?
Yeah, easy fold, easy fold,
Easy what? Fold?
easy fold.
Alright. Dooley,
Dooley might have gone.
timing out. So that's gonna be a check for me.
He's gone.
Or is it a bet small? No, check. Ah, I had it. I had it.
He's not even here and you're giving him a negative point.
No. Andy? Oh, wait, let me finish. Let me get out of there. Okay, Andy, pocket kings here.
Mhm. Um,
How about we check back, Andy?
I go for, check,
Is this,
what you
you
know,
know, second pair,
yeah,
the flush didn't complete. This might be the spot we just looked at, no?
mm-hmm,
Need to bet second pair.
yeah, it could be, 55,
Could be, right? Is it
yeah,
55? I'm not sure.
no, check.
I debated.
Debated.
Wait, now just fold, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Nick. Check, raise, check. Top pair,
I'm gonna go for value here.
55.
Sizing. I think I wanna go 33. I think I wanna bet fairly often. We're not gonna be too polar. Wow, just anything. Over betting.
All in.
This is super interesting with the 9 kicker. It's like the least interactive kicker with a lot of his flop bluffs. I think he'll
point.
have a lot of Broadway stuff and then some wheel stuff and maybe even like 5-6, and the 9 just doesn't touch any of that. Like, I'm curious how ace 10 compares here.
Alright, Nick,
River?
all in? Yes. Alright, well played. Danny,
Mm. Mm. Think we can check this back because we have shittier floats to pull from.
it's good.
And then when he checks twice, I think we're still high enough in range to check again. Showdown. They're giving me the check ones today.
Yeah.
We beat king 10 and queen 10 and some other stuff, some flush draw stuff. And yeah.
Alright, we got Pete, our big winner today. Congrats, Pete. Now we got a little tie. So we're gonna have a fight until death,
Alright,
starting now. What do you do, Tim?
I think this one's kinda
Oh
interesting.
no.
I'm gonna
It's
check.
break. I have to pee.
You're gonna talk?
I'm
You're gonna
gonna
leave?
Use a
time out.
bottle. Use a
No,
bottle.
it's fine.
Tim is
I'll
gonna-
give my answer and then
wait.
I'll go.
Tim?
Check, I said,
What did Tim say?
check
Said
like 2
check
times,
like
dude.
4 times.
Oh. What about nothing?
Tim, what do you do here?
Do we have to get the river right?
No,
No, no, we're grading on turn.
Oh, okay.
Rivers
just
for
jamming
call.
some. Right, Danny?
Call,
Oh my gosh, we have a straight.
bro, so easy.
Oh man, I haven't seen any of the 3 flush completer on the turn, have I? Have I? Alright, I gotta go off instinct.
All in.
Probably at 55. I mean, I'm always betting and then,
Ooh.
oh, it's smaller.
Right, team for second place. GG,
Alright.
guys. See you guys on
Cheers,
the
folks.
Discord.